be doing exercise GL 365 Unit 5 Excel, Chapter 1, Exercise 1. I've already started and I'm ready to begin, so I will just click begin. And if you're in a small computer, always remember to do full screen. In this case, I'm able to see everything, but always click full screen so you're able to see the buttons. In here, I will put the menu to the side so it gives me more to see in here. It says in cell A1, type my digital songs and then enter the text here. So I'm going to look for cell A1, and that is A and then row 1. So I'll just click in there and I will type my digital songs and make sure that it's all, you can always double click if you go to the between columns A and B, you see this little cross, you can double click and it'll just make it adjustable to the size where the whole text can fit in the cell. Once you're done with that, you can click anywhere outside and then you can go to the next instruction. And here it says type the following text in the indicated cells in the range cells A3 through C3. Enter the data and move to the next cell by pressing the tab key after each entry. I'm going to just pull the instructions real quick and then I'm going to do it. So the instructions, if you go here, it says click in cell A3. So I'm going to go to 8, here is 3, so I click in there, that's A2, this is A3. And then I type the word title with capital T. Make sure you type it correctly, because if you don't, it will not let you go forth. And then type the word price with a capital P, price. And as you can see, I am making errors, but I go and correct them. And then the next one is date purchase. Date purchase. And then I do tab. Again, I want to make sure that that letter enters. I'll just go click in between the columns. Now I am done. So I'm going to close the answer key and I'm going to go to the next instructions. It says copy the number in cell B4 to the range B5 through B6. Hint, use the fill handle. So let's look at the instructions in here. It says click on cell B4. So I'm going to go to B4 here. Drag the fill handle down into cell B6. So this is the fill handle. Once it goes into the corner, you left click and you keep holding down and then you just drag it down to B6 and everything has been copied, and you just click somewhere outside and you're done, and you go to the next instruction. And here it says insert a new column to the left of column B. Let's go look at the instructions. It says right click on column D. So here's column D. So you select it first and then you're going to do a right click with your mouse and then you're going to click insert. And that item, as you can see, the word genre moved to the right and you have a brand new clean column under column D. So it just moves the columns to the right when you insert a column. Just remember that. Okay, we're done with that and we're ready to check our answer. Let's click that. And it is great, it's correct. So now you can move on to the next exercise.